guys, it's Janelle, and I just wanted to do a quick comparison between Insanity and TurboFire, because a lot of people are looking at both and trying to figure out which one's a better fit for them. Both obviously through Beachbody, awesome programs for both of them, awesome for weight loss and fat loss and calorie burn, and both extremely effective, especially for athletes. Insanity and TurboFire. So let's talk about music first. Music is a huge component of TurboFire. It's really what makes you want to push harder, and it's what distracts you when you're working so hard. Whereas with Insanity, the music is not really a component of it. There is a music option so that you can listen to music as you're doing Insanity, but by no means is Insanity done to music. In other words, you're not, it's not a part of what you're doing. So the music is definitely a huge difference between TurboFire and Insanity. So if you're one that you like music to push you harder, faster, longer, and kind of distract you when you're working hard, then definitely you're going to like that about TurboFire better. The other thing is, with Insanity, there's a lot more repetition, a lot more. So you will do something consecutively over and over and over, like tuck jumps or shuffling from side to side over and over and over. So that's a little bit tougher mentally to keep going through something like that, because since you're doing the same movement over and over, you're thinking about the fact that you're getting tired. So if you can handle that and you prefer that, then you will love that about Insanity. With TurboFire, the repetition isn't so high. You'll do some tuck jumps, but followed by some air jacks or by some squat jumps or something like that, where it's like a combination. So your mind is kind of constantly thinking, okay, just a couple of these, and then a couple of those, and 4 of those, and then 8 of those. So it's a little bit more distracting because you've got that variation. The other thing is both trainers obviously are phenomenal. Both are extremely motivating. As far as fitness levels, for Insanity, I really think that you have to be top condition to do Insanity. There's really not a whole lot of room for modification with those workouts, whereas with TurboFire, there's a modifier in every single video, and she really makes it fun, and she adds some flair to it, so modifying actually becomes fun, but you can actually keep it low impact by following the modifier in those videos. Plus, with TurboFire, because there's so much interval training in the different workouts, that you can be someone that's deconditioned and make it through, a minute of all-out intense cardio work, knowing that you're going to get that recovery. And in that recovery, while you're recovering from that minute of intense work, your calorie burn is still really high, and I know from my body bug that it still is very high during that recovery period, because that's when your body is recovering, and your heart rate is still high. The other thing is, with TurboFire, you've got kind of like a cardio confusion going on, because you've got your HIIT workouts, which are high intensity interval training, and you've got the recovery bouts in between each high intensity interval. And then you've got some longer cardio workouts, which are still intense and still very effective, but again, it's what you put into it. And so there's a bunch of different lengths of cardio and different intensities and the interval training. So it's kind of like you have this whole cardio confusion going on. And of course, both programs offer different stretch videos and recovery videos and core workouts. So both really have that whole package going on for them. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else, but definitely I hope that you find the one that's right for you, and I hope you love it. And I guess that's it. Thanks, you guys.